Hello everybody and welcome back to my garden. This is Julia gardening in zone 7A, Utah, and today I want to talk all about aphids. I have a breakout of aphids. This usually happens in the spring. I normally see them around, especially on my roses. So what I want to do today is just bring you guys along, show you what I'm dealing with, and we will show you how to treat it. So first of all, let me pop up a picture on the screen of the aphids. I took pictures of these this morning so that I could show you guys what they look like and what my breakout looks like. They are little soft-bodied bugs that attack new growth. They can come in all different kinds of colors: red, brown, green, pink. So that makes it a little bit hard to identify, but once you've identified an aphid, you will know them when you see them, right? So you'll be able to tell. And the aphids, like I said, they attack new growth and they really like to suck up the sap from your leaves and your stems on your plants. So they feed off of your plants and it can cause discoloration, yellowing, stunted growth, and just damage to your plant. So it's not something that we want to deal with, and it is something that we want to get on right away. We don't want to let that go, especially for me on my roses, because I love my roses so much. And especially if you can see, this one back here is the peace rose, and I'll pop a picture of that on the screen. I love this rose so much, and that is where the majority of my breakout is happening. So we're gonna go around the garden and look at all of the roses, but we're gonna start with this one where I know for sure they are, and I will just show you how I'm going to approach this from the most natural way that I possibly can, but I'm not opposed to gentle organic sprays, so we're gonna do some of that as well today too. And just a little peek at the apple tree. Isn't that so beautiful? Gorgeous, gorgeous tree. All right, you guys, I hope you're gonna be able to see this. Do you see the bugs? Oh my goodness, they love to hang out on the underside of the leaves. So like those ones are kind of black right there. These ones are brown. I've seen some green ones, and so they're not on every single stem, but they're on a lot of them. Oh, it just makes me so sad, but we'll take care of it. And look right here. Do you see this leaf curl happening? Not a good sign. Like, this is a better looking leaf. This right here is not what we want. So I'm going to approach this aphid outbreak in 3 steps. I'm going to first squish them with my hands. I know it's so gross, they will not hurt you, but just manually killing them with your fingers and squishing them, that is gonna do a lot of good work really quickly. So we're going to carefully, because all of my roses are thorny, we're going to carefully go through and squish them manually, and I'm gonna put on my gloves. Number 2 is I'm going to spray them with a strong stream of water. So I'm gonna get the hose out, the roses can take it, and I'm just really going to go after it with the hose after I've killed and squished as many that I can. And then number 3 is after the water dries, I am going to go ahead and spray, and I will show you what I'm using to spray them with. Okay, you guys, I hope you can see this as best as you can, but look at how covered. So I'm just going to do this number and just gently, because I don't want to hurt the rose, but I'm just gently trying to get as many of them off as I possibly can, then kind of squish them with my fingers. This would be easier with like latex gloves, but because it's a rose, I really don't want to get poked, so I have my heavy duty gloves on. And they are just falling right off. I know this is so hard, but we do have to be brave, get out here and just take care of it. It's so gross. But it's just worth it because I do not want to be losing blooms or my plant to aphids. Let's look right here. You can kind of see them all underneath this leaf. And wouldn't you know it, there's the eggs right here on the underside of a leaf. So we're gonna be watching out for that as well. We're gonna just scrape them off and squish them. We really wanna get to those before they hatch and our problem gets worse. Ooh, so gross. So this process is going to be a bit time consuming. I really want to go through thoroughly on this plant and squish as many of these aphids as I can. And then after that, we will get our hose out, we'll spray them with water. And then after it dries, I will show you what kind of organic spray I'm going to be putting on the plants. But we are going to go around and check all of the roses because I have a feeling that this is not the only rose that has aphids on them. Okay, I have my hose and I am just going to go on full or jet. We're gonna do jet. I'm just gonna go here and spray the rose, and hopefully this will help clean up a lot of these bugs. Okay, let's inspect. Let's see what that did. It is amazing what that just in and of itself can do for the bug control. No sprays, anything. And look, they're clean. This one was absolutely covered. Look at this one, clean. I'm not even seeing one yet. So that is what we call a little bit of tough love. It hurts to see the firm stream on the plant, and it's just like so counterintuitive, like, oh my gosh. And some leaves did fall, a couple little baby branches broke, but it is so much better for your rose in the long run. So what we are going to do is go around the garden and check for aphids on all of the roses, see if we can see any, and if we do, we will go ahead and treat them with these two methods, the squishing and the hose. And maybe when we're all done with that, this first one behind me will be dry and we can come back and spray it with some bug control. Okay, you guys, we're actually gonna take a brief intermission because let me show you what just arrived on my front porch. Happy mail day, so excited. I actually was going to bring my hose from the backyard out here to the front so I could spray off those last two roses that I have here in my front garden bed. But this just arrived in the nick of time. So what we're gonna do instead is unbox this and set it up. I can give you guys a quick look to how it works, and then we'll spray off those last couple of roses that I have. Okay, so as you can see, this is the hose that we had before. It's this old, what do you even call this, like accordion style hose. Such a mess, gets so tangled. Not a fan of at all. So it has this like insert right here. So you can either mount it with a bracket or you can put it on a pole. So we're just going to put it on just like this. Oh my gosh. And there it is. And it has these quick connects that you can see right here. I just screwed this one on. And so instead of having to unscrew and rescrew whenever you need to change things out, it kind of has this quick connect where you go like this and twist. Oh, just like that. So you can leave this on here, you can leave that on there, and you can buy these separately if you want to put them on other attachments. And right here is the exact same concept. So I'm going to go ahead and tighten the wand on as tight as I can get it. And then you have this quick connect right here, so you can take it off quickly or tighten it back on quickly. Okay, so my two roses are all the way over there across my driveway that we need to spray. So let's turn this water on and see if it'll reach all the way. This is an 82-foot hose, so I think it's gonna be just fine. easy. Okay, you guys, last step. It's definitely gotten brighter out here, so I am squinting a little bit, but I have this tomato and vegetable ready to use, Captain Jack's, what do you call it? Just tomato and vegetable spray. But it says on here that it controls blight, leaf spot, hornworm, spider mite, leaf miner, and aphids. And so this is what I want, and I like that you can use it on your tomatoes and vegetables. So it just makes me feel really safe using it in the garden. And I did open the label and it said it was totally great to use on roses. So that's what we're going to do now, is just go through all of these roses. Not all of them. I think I'm going to spray 5 of my roses. The rest of them weren't bad at all. They either had very few or none at all of the aphids. But the ones that had a little bit more, I think could benefit from some of this spray. Now, all we're gonna do is just totally saturate it. We're gonna spray top to bottom around the ground of the plant, and especially making sure we get underneath the leaves. So we're going to saturate it until it's kind of dripping, and then we're going to leave it to dry, and then we will keep on a weekly basis. Now, that was one of the things I wanted to mention. This is not a one and done, you know, total fix. The bugs and those kinds of things, they come back, they linger. So you want to keep up on it on a regular basis. I'm going to be doing it every single week. I'm going to have what I'm going to call a Monday bug day, or a bug day Monday. Anyways, where every Monday I'm going to go out into the garden, my entire garden, and look for bugs and use bug control on what needs to be done. So anyways, let's go ahead and get these roses sprayed and we can wrap things up. Okay, you guys, that is going to do it for us today. I hope that you found this video helpful. If you are seeing aphids in your garden, I hope it has encouraged you to just get out there and deal with them before they get out of control. I'm really glad that I got out here today. I've been seeing them for several days, and so it's kind of been nagging at me at the back of my mind. Like, I just need to get out there and take care of them before they get crazy. So anyways, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful, and we will see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye.